Hello and welcome to my furnished apartment tour in Orange County. Bernie, come here. I have been wanting to make this video for so long, and I would say that our apartment is about, would you say what, 80%, 85% done?
85.
85, almost 90, honestly. But if I were to wait to 100, I think that we wouldn't get this video filmed. So here we are. There's gonna be a few pieces that I'll talk about that are missing, that we're waiting on or we're planning on ordering that haven't come in yet. But for the most part, especially the living room, the kitchen, and not our bedroom so much, but our guest bedroom pretty much is set up. So excited to share with you guys. Everything that I can link, I will link if I can find it. It's around 1,200 square feet. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. Okay, let's start off on this side. So over here, we have our couch from Living Spaces. This was actually my husband's couch. So I had a similar couch. I actually had the exact same couch before I moved in. So I actually left my couch for the girl that was taking my own place. But luckily he ended up having the exact same couch. So a lot of my furniture actually worked with this couch. Where's this from, baby? Also living room? Or
this is Living Spaces, most of it.
This is also Living Spaces, and I never had this matching chair, but this matching chair is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I love this couch from Living Spaces. I think it's so cute. Then we have our art piece that I go back and forth on if I still like it or not, to be honest. Look at her. It's like the little baby cheetah. I'm still unsure about this art piece. I don't know. Rami loves it. I'm 50-50, just because I feel like it does make the place look a little bit younger, and I'm trying to like mature us a little bit. It works. It adds a lot of color to this living room, which I really like. I feel like the style we were going for was neutral with a lot of pops of color. This little corner here, honestly, I almost got rid of this table. This was Rami's old table. I'm so glad that we brought it in because I feel like it makes this corner seem so nice. And actually, this little chess piece here was a gift from my brother-in-law, or Rami's brother and sister-in-law, and it's handmade in South Africa, which is super cool. That little pot that I got it at like a vintage little farmer's market, so I can't link it, but the little lamp is from Urban Outfitters. This table is, where's this table from? Okay. This table is actually from Amazon, but I got it about 2 years ago. Not sure if I can find it. If I can, I will absolutely link it. Then we have our TV and TV stand, which is, do you know where that's from?
Living Spaces too. Living
Spaces, let's go. When we move into our house, they need to sponsor us because this rug is also from Living Spaces, and this was such a cool find in my opinion. We were looking for a rug for so long, and I'm obsessed with this piece. Now, this art piece is from Home Goods, and I think it's so cute. And the only reason I want to keep this art piece and this one is because I feel like together they make sense. The yellow kind of bounces off each other, so it's really nice. And then we have a little shelf here. I really was trying to add character and also like family feel to it. I like a cozy apartment feel. I don't like a super neutral, kind of where everything's the same color. Although I think it's very aesthetically pleasing, it just doesn't feel like home, so I was trying to add a little bit more hominess to it. So we have like pictures of our families and just like a lot of photo albums and some books that I think are super interesting. And then we have our beautiful plant that I also got a long time ago. I do have a lot of plants in this apartment, not gonna lie. But we love it, right?
Just friend.
Alright, so now we're moving on to the dining room, which was a little bit difficult for us to put together. I feel like this space was a little bare, and it still feels a little bit bare. I feel like we're missing like maybe something, but I'm not sure what it is yet, so that's okay. Over here we have a bookshelf with some pictures from our wedding and a nice little vase from Living Spaces. We got it as a present. Another vase that we got as a present, I don't know where that's from. And then a mirror here, which I think is really nice because I feel like it opens up when you walk through the door, this is kind of what you see, and it almost connects the living room and the dining room together. So I really like having that here. And then moving on to the dining room. This piece right here is from Home Goods, and it was such a steal in my opinion. It's a really beautiful frame, and it's a picture of Venice, Italy, which I personally really love. These chairs, I believe, could be Amazon, could be Living Spaces. To be honest, I don't remember, but I'll check. The rug is also from Living Spaces and we got it on sale and I feel like it works so well. We really needed to bring, like, when the dining room table was here, it felt like everything was floating without the rug. So I feel like it brought a little bit of depth to the bottom. I would love to replace this dining room table eventually when we have our own place. That would be amazing. But with like something thicker. But for now, I feel like this works. And then we have a Henry Matisse art piece here, which was also a gift from one of my best friend's husband. And I've had it in my old apartment and I feel like it kind of works here. My mom hates it, but I think it's kind of cool. And again, I feel like it adds a little bit of color and the way I try to tie everything together a little bit. So we have blue on the table here, and then we have a blue little plant with a little lamp. And you guys, lamps are so expensive. That's something I've realized recently. Lamps are stupid expensive. So I really wanted like a cool lamp in here or like a cool piece over the dining room table, which again, we're working on that. Maybe something like what are they called? Lantern lamps, like a big giant ball hanging down here. I feel like that'd be super cool. But that is eventually. No, we're working our way there. Now we are going to the kitchen, which I love this kitchen so much. This was my dream kitchen. I wanted something that was white and bright, but I also added a few pieces of color to obviously not have everything be really white, but I just love this kitchen so much. It's huge. We have so much storage space, which we didn't have in the last apartment. All of our cookware is from Caraway. We actually just recently got this cast iron skillet, which I've been wanting a cast iron skillet for so long. Non-toxic. They're not sponsoring this video, but I love them so much. And then this little kettle is from Caraway as well. I think it's so cute. And then we have Rami's second favorite thing in this house after me, which is the coffee machine that I use every day to make him coffee, or every other day. And then we just have our little plants and again, just a little bit of pops of color and things like that. We have all of our pictures on the fridge, which I think are personally really cute. The windows that are behind you guys, I feel like they give the kitchen so much light and it makes it so nice to film. Like I feel like this is the best lighting in the house, which is perfect because obviously I make so many recipes. Also, I've been exterminating flies today. This little lamp is from Urban Outfitters. It's so cute. I'm gonna kill you later. Love Urban Outfitters for any kind of funky pieces. If you have a pretty bare or like pretty standard kitchen or living room or bedroom, whatever, I feel like they have pieces that are very interesting and kind of give a little bit of life to it. So follow along. So now we are walking to our guest bathroom, which is actually our bathroom. We barely use the master bathroom in our room, which I don't really know why. I think it's because this one is redone. The other one's a little bit older, but yeah. This is our bathroom. My only complaint is I do wish there was a little bit more light in here. So we have a standing shower and a bathtub, and then I just put down a couple of rugs. That's wet, not dirty. And that's our cute little bathroom. And this is actually already here, but I use it so much and I feel like it actually works so well for me instead of having everything laid out, which is what I had in the last bathroom. Okay, now this is our guest bedroom. We were 50-50 on if we wanted a 2-bed or a 1-bedroom, but we had a specific budget and we were not going to budge on the budget, and we found a 2-bed, 2-bath for our perfect price, which was so nice. But now I'm realizing it's a lot to furnish, so we're still working on furnishing this room. I got this rug off of Amazon. It's super soft. It's not very thick, but if you have kids or animals or something, it's great because you can actually throw it in the wash, and it's so cute. And then we have our little queen, not little, this is a queen size bed.
Yeah.
We have a queen size bed. The bedding is from Target. This is from Amazon, but this is from Target. That little art piece is from Home Goods. And then I didn't know what to do in this corner. I needed to do something. So we put the little nightstand because we can't really have any nightstands in here. And I put a plant on top of it. We're still figuring it out. You know, it's not perfect. And then we have our desk. So it's sort of our office slash guest bedroom, but it works for now.
Mm-hmm.
We have our washer and dryer in here. It's not too exciting, but very exciting to have it, but I won't show it to you guys too much. And then we are making our way into our bedroom, which I would say is the part of our apartment that we're still working on, okay? It's taking a little bit of time, but so far I'm really happy with how it looks like. It's just a very big room, and I'm trying to be really mindful, just not throwing things in here just because it's a big room. So come in. We have the little doggy stairs for Bernard, and then we have a king size bed. We have a little plant, my own hamper, his own hamper, even though we do our laundry together. And then we have this rug that we actually recently got, and it's from Amazon, and to be honest with you guys, it's a really nice rug. I feel like it was a steal, so I'm really happy with it because finding a rug for a very large room is difficult and expensive. And then we have a little nightstand and lamp. The lamp is from HomeGoods and the nightstand is also from HomeGoods. Our art piece, we do have some art in here. I really wish we could put this piece above here because I feel like that would make the room look better, but this would kill us if it fell, so we're not gonna risk it. It's staying over here. I think my plan is I would love to get a really nice dresser for under here. I feel like a nice thick quality dresser, which again is really expensive. I'm on Facebook Marketplace every day trying to find ones. And then we have our master bathroom here. We have a his and hers sink, which again we never use, a full toilet and a shower, which is probably not very interesting for you guys. I think it's very dark in here, and the other bathroom just feels more lively. And we have a little balcony outside as well. That's it. That's our apartment. Alright guys, so that concludes our apartment haul. If you guys watched my old vlogs when I first moved in with Rami, you know I was really struggling in the place that he was living in. It just was really dark, and it wasn't our spot, but this really feels like our place. It feels like home. It definitely feels like me. I move all the time, as we all know, a chronic mover over here, and I feel like I just never get to film the apartment tours because I'm always like, well, I want them to be perfect, I want it to be done, and it's never fully done. So I feel happy that I did this. At the ripe age of 29, I have found my style when it comes to homes, and this is it. I don't know what my style is called. If anyone does know, please comment below. But overall, I'm happy with this. I like it. There's a lot of neutral pieces, like the rugs, the couches. The big pieces are pretty neutral, right? But the little stuff, I like a little bit of color. I like a little bit of oomph in my apartment. I know it's not for everyone, and I actually really like different styles. Like when I walk into a place that is very polished, I like it. Or when I walk into a place that's super funky, I like it as well. So, you know, I'm fluid when it comes to that stuff, but for me personally, like this place and the colors and everything just makes me feel really good when I'm in it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.